and we're going to talk about Bully Ray. And he says that WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan will always be a measuring stick. So we got more Hulk Hogan stuff here. We've had a lot of it lately. We said kind of get used to it, I guess. It'll simmer down here in a couple weeks, but this is what we got going for now. So on
Yep.
Busted Open, Bully Ray reflected on Hulk Hogan's legacy following his passing. Said Hogan isn't on Mount Rushmore, Hogan is Mount Rushmore. Claimed if you wrote down everything Hogan did compared to everyone else, there's no comparison. Highlighted Hogan's place in Japanese wrestling history. In 1983, Hogan beat Inoki to become the first ever IWGP Heavyweight Champion in NJPW's inaugural tournament. Believes Hogan's name will never stop coming up in wrestling discussions, and he'll always be a measuring stick and a bar settler worldwide. That's true. Um, you can say what you want about Hogan's ups and downs, but there's no denying the man changed wrestling forever. From headlining WrestleMania to winning in Japan, to kicking off the NWO, Hogan was a global star before wrestling even knew what that meant. Like him or not, he set the standard for every megastar since, and they've all been compared to him. Which is definitely true. I don't think there's any denying that. It's Hogan. It's not even the heights that he's reached. It's the longevity. He was like in almost every major era of modern wrestling, and he was a top figure in it. He was a champion in it. And it
I mean,
just,
we were literally seeing him in wrestling. I mean, even in TNA in like the 2010s. So, I
yeah,
mean, he went from the late 70s until the 2010s at the highest level that you can be in terms of stardom and notoriety. And I mean, from like 84 on, the dude was, one of the biggest. Well, I mean, from the 84 on, he was the biggest name in wrestling
absolutely.
until he just passed. It just
Yeah,
is what it is.
there's people that surpassed him for certain amounts of times, and there's like a couple people that may have had little spikes that were higher, mainly Stone Cold Steve Austin for a little bit of a time. But when it comes to the longevity, it's always been Hogan, and those NWO T-shirts are still selling, and I think the only shirt that's more successful is Stone Cold shirt,
I
Austin 316.
challenge people to go to a wrestling event and not see an NWO shirt. There's tons of them.
Yeah,
Same with the 316 shirts, of course.
I mean, how many shows do you see where there's somebody cosplaying as Hogan on the side? It's they're doing Randy Savage too, but
A lot of Macho Man, but
yeah,
a lot of Hogan too.
and it's we don't need to get all sappy and do the whole Miss You Hogan stuff, but it should just more people giving him his props, talking about him in a positive light, because everybody's seeming to enjoy talking about him right now, and this isn't going to be the
I
last
think
you're going
it's
to hear us talk about him.
it's therapeutic in a way to
Yeah,
talk about him. A lot of people this is their childhood, or for people in the wrestling industry, this is the guy. Yeah, this is everybody in the industry is thankful for all his contributions, and they wouldn't exist in the fashion that they did if it wasn't for him. So of course they're going to think about him positively.
maybe next episode we can do our Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah,
I pretty much instantly
we
see
don't.
the problem with Mount Rushmore is it's four things instead of five. So like Bully Ray said, maybe you automatically just make Hogan the mountain and then pick four other people.
Well, that's what makes
Maybe
it interesting. That since it's only four, that way you actually have to make a choice.
yeah.
But yeah, maybe we'll do that next on Thursday. I think we should.
Yeah, we'll come up with if there's any qualifiers or anything,
Yeah,
is Hogan the
honorable
mountain and
mentions.
then pick four guys or something like that,
Yeah,
or just four guys and an honorable mention.
yeah,
We'll figure out something.
absolutely. But we'll we'll let you know as we get there, and I can guarantee you Hulk Hogan's going to be on both of ours.
Yeah, I mean it's impossible to not have him on there. I probably three out of the four guys are going to be the exact same guys.
100%.
If I had to guess.